Hello and welcome. We're still in the ArcSight Enterprise Security Management chapter of the ESM 101 document, and in this video we will focus on the ESM Anatomy. So let's switch to the document. So the document here has a very nice picture that will give you a good overview about the different layers of the ArcSight ecosystem. The first layer is a collection layer. So here is data sources. We have some network devices and applications. We have databases. We have syslog sources. All of this are sending to the ArcSight smart connectors, which are responsible for collecting, normalizing the data and putting them into a common format. Also, we have a component called ArcSight Management Center, which can be an appliance to host some connectors. And in that case, you don't need the ArcSight Smart Connectors. The ArcSight Management Center will do the work using these onboarded connectors. Again, it normalizes and parses the logs and put them into a common format. Either way, this smart connectors or the ArcSight Management Center, they send these logs to a log management solution like the ArcSight Logger, or a correlation solution like the ArcSight Manager or ArcSight ESM. So we will use the two names interchangeably throughout the course, either ArcSight ESM or ArcSight Manager. And here the diagram suggests that you can send the logs to the ArcSight Logger, and then the ArcSight Logger can forward the relevant events or the important logs and events to the manager. So different structures or architecture for the ArcSight ecosystem can be there. The main point that you should have a collection first, and then storage in a log management solution, or forwarding directly to the correlation layer. Another solution from ArcSight is called Microfocus ArcSight User Behavior Analytics. This solution is for making analysis for the user behavior. As you know, the insiders are now the main threats are coming from the insiders or the employees working inside your organization itself. So this solution is studying the behavior of the users inside your organization. So you need to feed this solution with logs like the logger and the manager, and another feed to this solution will be the metadata from your Active Directories or any LDAP system or HR system, any solution that will give information about the users in your organization itself. So this information is correlated with the actual traffic or actual logs coming from your environment, and this solution gives you the intelligence behind that like any user that is making anomalies or deviating from the normal baseline or behavior of other users. So it has one feature called peer groups, so it can compare between users who are supposed to have the similar or same behavior because they are in the HR system or in the Active Directory. They are same function, they are doing the same function. So this solution is good for those who want to study the behavior of their users. Again, the smart connectors and the ArcSight Management Center, which have onboard connectors, can send to this solution for user analysis. And this solution can work with the logger, can work with the manager as well. Here are the interfaces for the manager. So you have the ArcSight console, and we will talk about it in detail later in this course, and the ArcSight Command Center, which is a web interface. So the ArcSight console is workstation-based interface, Windows-based application, while this one is web-based, so you can open any browser and access the manager. And the console give you much more authoring and editing capabilities than the ArcSight Command Center. but the microfocus is actually improving this interface, and they are trying uh, to make it rich in function like the ArcSight console, because it's very easy to open any browser from any device, like your mobile, like any device, personal device, while it's very hard to open a Java application or a thick client like the ArcSight console. Uh, Here you have the embedded database. It's not outside the manager. It's already embedded inside, but just for clarity, it's drawn here as a separate icon. But this is the core storage, which is embedded database. It's a proprietary database invented by the Microfocus ArcSight. It actually relies on MySQL and PostgreSQL, so it's a very efficient database in terms of storage, in terms of fast searching. The ArcSight pattern discovery, it's an add-on in the ArcSight ESM. We'll talk about it later. And the ArcSight solution security use cases, also we will talk about them later in next videos. And RibSM is one of the modules that you can add to import the threat intelligence feeds from the cloud. So it's this is the connector for importing the threat intelligence feeds. So this is the overview or anatomy for the ESM ecosystem or the ArcSight ecosystem. I hope this is clear for you, and that's it for today, and see you in next video.